What's up YouTube, Zabz here, bringing you the premiere of my 3rd generation Little Cup team tailored to Black White 2. So this team has got some serious adjustments. It's been adjusted from a Trick Room team to an all-out offensive team. With Talo, Electrike, Whalmer, Corfish. I kept the Baltoy though because I liked it, and Lilip. My opponent is going to be using a Ghastly, very good special attacker in Little Cup, a Gibble, which you don't see too often, Mienfoo, pretty standard, a Scraggy, which I am not looking forward to, a Murkrow, not really looking forward to either, but it's manageable, and a Lickitung. So without further ado, let's get to it. Today's match is a rematch against dbzmariogeno, who we've battled before. We actually talked through Smogon, and while the Wi-Fi-Battle finder was down, we decided to go ahead and set up a battle. So he's going to send out his Wispy first turn, as I send out my Scrappy, and I'm actually going to switch out, because I'm not sure if this thing is scarfed or not. So I'm going to go into my pot, my Lilip, and just to take whatever this thing's got, and if it's scarfed it'll have to switch out, which I see it's not scarfed, it has to be Life Orb, so I'm going to go for the Ancient Power to do lots of massive damage. Unfortunately he gets the Poison, which means I'm not going to be able to live another Sludge Bomb, even though I am specially defensive. So here, seeing it's not scarfed, I send back my Scrappy, and looking at that HP, I'm thinking it's about 3, so if I go for Raybird, I'll only get like 1 HP of recoil. So next, he's gonna send out his Kirby, his Lickitung, and here I get really lucky. I go for Facade, because I think it's gonna do the most damage, and it does over half, and he goes for a return, and I'm thinking that it's gonna KO me. However, I'm guessing he forgot to set his friendship values, which means that return is not going to take me out, which is very good for me, but I don't know what I would have done if my Scrappy got taken out. Anyway, he sends out his Trollolo, his Murkrow, and goes for a Sucker Punch. I predict this and go for the Quick Attack, knowing I'm faster, and I know he's not going to go for it again, so I'm going to need to U-turn out of here because I need this Talo. I need it for that incoming Scraggy. So I'm going to send out my Wolf Link, pretty much just as fodder. I was predicting the Brave Bird anyway, but I really didn't care at this point whether Wolf Link fainted or not, because the rest of his Pokemon, Wolf Link really wouldn't be able to help. So I'm going to go back in my Scrappy, and I'm just going to go for a Quick Attack to knock it out. So next turn, finally, here comes the Scraggy, and he comes out, he sends out his Scraggy, and I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird because that's the only thing on this team I am scared of. I go for the Brave Bird, not going to mess around, going to knock it out, and Scrappy has done work in this battle. So he sends out his I send out my Starbuck, and he sends out his Magolor? Yeah, Magolor, his Mienfoo, and I'm just going to switch out and go into my 5-star dinner, my Corfish. He goes for Fake Out, I take it pretty well, and he goes for a High Jump Kick and gets a crit, which I'm pretty sure mattered unless he was max attack adamant, because my Corfish is very bulky with physically defensive with Eviolite. Anyway, send out my Starbuck again, knowing he can't Fake Out again, and I'm just going to go for the Water Spout, full HP, Choice Scarfed, 2 Water Spouts, going to knock out Mienfoo and Gibble, and that's going to be the end of the battle. Thanks for that battle, dbzmariogeno. I'd love to have another rematch sometime. Okay, so let's go straight to the talk of the day. Today's talk of the day, we're going to do some Poke Analysis on Tynamo. Yes, Tynamo. I'm not going to bother with the Smogon set because Tynamo only has like 4 moves. So I'm just going to show you what I came up with it. So with this Tynamo, it's really a combo set. First looking at Tynamo, it's got Levitate, Eviolite, Modest Nature with 236 HP, 76 attack, 36 defense, 36 special defense, and 116 speed. With a moveset of, it's only 4 moves, Thunder Wave, Charge Beam, Tackle, Spark. And here's how this goes. This guy needs a teammate. He needs a baton passer to pass on its stats. And I found one that works perfectly, and I'll tell you why in a second. So the baton passer I found was Torchic. Now, you're going to have to go with an illegal set here because this is Speed Boost, and it's not legal in Little Cup right now. So if you just tell your opponent you are using this hack, that should be fine. Tell them it's defensive Speed Boost, they'll probably understand. And if not, you can try it again some other time. Anywho, so this Torchic has Speed Boost with Eviolite. It's a Timid Nature, 156 HP, 116 defense, 36 special attack, 36 special defense, and 156 speed, with a moveset of Hidden Power Dragon, Fire Blast, Swords Dance, and Baton Pass. Here's how this works. This is a strategy I came up with specifically for Torchic and Tynamo, and it's not always going to work, but I found that this strategy works best with these two, mainly because Torchic has a ground weakness. Here's what I mean. First turn, when you send in your Torchic, maybe they have a Bronzor out. What you're going to want to do, or not a Bronzor, because sometimes they can run an Earthquake, let's say Pharaoh Seed. Yeah, that'll work. What you're going to do is, first turn, you're going to Swords Dance. They'll probably switch into another Pokemon. Now, if they switch into a Ground-type Pokemon, you're good, because all you have to do is Baton Pass out, and when they use most likely Earthquake, or Earth Power, probably Earthquake, when you Baton Pass out into Tynamo, it's not going to affect it thanks to Levitate. So that's what this set does. It switches that Swords Dance into Tynamo. Thanks to Levitate, he's not going to take any damage, and he can just tackle whatever comes into death. Unless it's Gauntlet, because Gauntlet is Ground Ghost and completely walls everything this set has. So I did the best I could with Tynamo. I hope you guys enjoyed that battle. Hope you guys got some ideas from this poke analysis. Comment, rate, subscribe, and challenge.